Hi all. Today we will talk about who is better off giving up watermelon and healing recipes with its use. Watermelon is an annual herbaceous plant of the gourd family, gourds. The plant has thin, long, creeping stems up to 4 meters long or more. The fruit is commonly referred to as a berry, and botanically it is a juicy gourd. The pulp of the fruit is red or pink, juicy and fragrant, sweet in taste. Fruit size and shape vary by variety. Today, more than 1,000 varieties of watermelons are known with different tastes and appearance. The homeland of watermelon is considered to be South Africa, where it is still found in the wild. Watermelon was known in ancient Egypt. Nowadays, the plant is widespread and cultivated in China, Turkey, Iran, Brazil, USA, Egypt and other countries. As an annual melon crop, it is grown all over the globe. Application recipes. Before we move on to application, I have a request for you. I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Since I set myself the goal of gaining 20,000 subscribers on the channel before the end of the summer. Therefore, I ask you to help me with this, and don't forget to like it. Happy viewing. Watermelon has many health benefits and is a rich source of valuable vitamins, minerals and other beneficial substances. It is considered a functional food and is very beneficial for people who get a lot of exercise in their workouts. This berry simultaneously provides the body with fast carbohydrates, antioxidants, amino acids. Watermelon contains vitamins of group B, ascorbic acid, carbohydrates. It also contains iron, magnesium, vegetable fiber. Due to magnesium, the normal absorption of other beneficial compounds is ensured, which is necessary for internal organs, in particular, for the cardiovascular system. The fruit is 90% water and is an excellent diuretic. Watermelon also contains vitamin C, which is beneficial for hair health. It enhances the synthesis of collagen necessary for their growth, improves blood circulation in the scalp, helps to get rid of dryness and brittle hair. The fruits are rich in iron, necessary for hematopoiesis, which helps with anemia. The content of pectin and fiber in watermelon improves intestinal motility. The use of watermelon well regulates the course of biochemical processes in the body, helping in the treatment of arthritis and gout. The high content of antioxidants in watermelon helps to prevent the aging process, protects the body from age-related disorders, and fights free radicals. It also helps to resist the development of various diseases. Alkaline compounds in the composition of the berry contribute to the regulation of acid-base balance. Therefore, watermelon is used for acidosis of various origins. The pulp of the berry acquires an orange-red hue due to lycopene. According to studies, this substance minimizes the risk of developing prostatitis and breast pathology. By removing excess fluid from the body, watermelon thereby helps to get rid of a few unnecessary kilograms. At the same time, it suppresses the desire to have a snack once again, satisfies the feeling of hunger. In addition, watermelon can be used for obesity and the need for fasting, as indicated during treatment. From worms. To get rid of worms, you need to dry the seeds in the oven, grind them in a coffee grinder or blender, pour 10 parts of warm milk and leave to infuse for an hour. At least 2 glasses of such a drink should be consumed per day, preferably in several doses before meals or immediately the entire volume on an empty stomach. The course of treatment is 2 weeks. With high cholesterol. Due to its beneficial qualities, watermelon effectively reduces the level of bad cholesterol. Grind half a glass of seeds thoroughly, pour 3 glasses of hot water. The mixture should be boiled over low heat for 10 minutes, cover with a lid, leave for an hour, then strain through cheesecloth. The finished composition is taken 1 glass 3 times a day. With constipation, mix watermelon and orange juice in equal proportions, take half a glass 3 times a day half an hour before meals. Such a drink activates intestinal motility, helps to get rid of constipation, relieves symptoms of overwork. Diuretics. In this capacity, watermelon juice and a decoction of watermelon peels are used. Juice in its structure is similar to water, which is in the cells of our body, and regulate the acid-base balance. This is especially important in violation of water-salt metabolism. To prepare a decoction, you need to take 1 part of crushed watermelon peels, boil them in 10 parts of purified water. The finished product is taken in half a glass 3 to 4 times a day. In addition, watermelon zest is used. From a thoroughly washed watermelon peel, you need to peel off the surface layer, dry it and store it in a dark place. Take 5 to 6 grams 3 times a day before meals. In a feverish state, watermelon milk is used for treatment. To prepare it, 1 tablespoon of crushed watermelon seeds must be ground with 24 tablespoons of cold purified water. This remedy is taken 1 teaspoon every 2 hours. With ARRHYTHMIAS. In equal proportions, mix watermelon and birch juices. Take 1 glass 3 times a day half an hour before meals. The tool reduces pressure, helps to alleviate the symptoms of arrhythmia, and has an antipyretic effect. In addition, it is recommended to rinse your mouth and throat with such a drink in case of inflammatory processes. With gallstone disease. To cleanse the bile ducts, you need to take 5 tablespoons of crushed and dried watermelon peels, pour a liter of boiling water, place on a slow fire and boil for 25 to 30 minutes. After this, the broth should be allowed to stand at room temperature for 40 minutes, then filtered through gauze. The finished product is taken 1 glass 20 minutes before meals 4 to 5 times a day. With dysbacteriosis, colitis. For the preparation of a remedy, you can use both fresh peel and dried. The crust must be separated from the pulp of the fruit, cleaned of the outer, bright green film, then crushed, poured with water at the rate of 100 grams of raw materials per liter of purified water. After the mixture should be left on low heat for half an hour, then let it brew for about an hour and strain through cheesecloth. The finished product is taken in half a glass 3 times a day. In violation of digestion, a decoction of watermelon peels can be used as an additional therapy. Prepare 100 grams of peeled watermelon peels, pour a liter of distilled water, place the container on a slow fire and cook for 30 to 40 minutes. Then remove from heat, cover and let it brew for an hour, then strain thoroughly with cheesecloth. The finished broth is taken in half a glass 3 times a day, regardless of the meal. With diarrhea, take 150 grams of dry peel, pour a liter of boiling water, let it brew for an hour. When using watermelon peel powder, you need to take 1 tablespoon of raw materials for 1.5 glasses of water. The finished product is taken 1 glass 3 to 4 times a day half an hour before meals. In the treatment of wounds, cuts. Watermelon pulp promotes effective wound healing, getting rid of bruises. To do this, watermelon pulp must be applied to damaged areas of the skin several times throughout the day. In addition, damage can be treated with watermelon juice. For the best effect, grind the pulp of a watermelon, apply to the damaged area, fix the compress with a bandage and plaster. For skin rejuvenation, prepare half a glass of thick semolina porridge cooked with milk, watermelon juice, natural honey, vegetable oil and half a teaspoon of table salt. Mix and apply on face, keep for half an hour. Harm and contraindications. Watermelon is not the most harmless fruit imaginable. It should not be eaten with other foods, as this is fraught with flatulence, bloating, abdominal pain, and intestinal upset. It should be consumed in between main meals. The use of a large number of watermelons can provoke an upset, constipation, bloating and exacerbation of gastrointestinal diseases. Abuse can cause excessive hydration or water intoxication of the body. Treatment with watermelon is not recommended for gastric and duodenal ulcers. With diseases that cause fluid retention in the body, with diarrhea, colitis, gastritis with high acidity. The use of watermelon is contraindicated for people with diseases of the genitourinary system, especially burdened kidney stones with a diameter of 4 mm or more, flatulence, colic, severe pathologies of the pancreas and prostate glands. Diabetics should use the fruit with caution. Watermelon is especially dangerous if grown in artificial conditions. For rapid maturation and weight gain, watermelons are fed with nitrogen fertilizers, which in themselves are not particularly toxic, but when they enter the gastrointestinal tract, they are converted into harmful compounds. Such substances disrupt the transport function of the blood, which negatively affects the level of hemoglobin. They can lead to hypoxia and become the main cause of the development of serious pathologies. You should not buy watermelons on the road, lying on the ground and bursting. This ends the video. On the channel you can find many interesting videos about the benefits and harms of vegetables and fruits, as well as about diseases and how to treat them. Therefore, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and help me gain 20,000 subscribers by the end of summer. I will also be grateful if you press the bell, like and share the video with your family and friends. The Organica channel was with you. See you soon.